It's Vakifbank Istanbul in the yellow serving, Fenerbahçe Opet Istanbul in the blue receiving for this second leg. CEV Champions League Volley 2022 Women's Semi-Final Leg 2, and first point goes the way of Fenerbahçe, but they had to do it the hard way because it was from side out, but they had to do it from block. Naz back to serve. And so, interestingly, I said at the before the match started that the only set which was won by Fenerbahçe was when they lined up exactly as Vakifbank did, which was setter at one, setter at one. They've done that here, so they're on the similar rotations. So that means Vargas is up against Gabi, and what a great start that is for Vargas. 2-0, Fenerbahçe up. Naz with the serve. Well, there wasn't much that Cansu could do with that. Great serving pressure here from Fenerbahçe. 3-0. Brilliant start. High catch, under pressure. Cansu doing well to let it hit the net, but when it hits the top like that, it comes down very quickly. That's in. Fenerbahçe crushing it cross court. Gabi thought that one was going out and let it go because he was above her head, but such was the angle. Fenerbahçe makes it 4-0 for the home team here. What a great hit that is. Good ball in this time from Haak. Oh, what a great pickup from Naz. Bit tight though for Vargas. They'll get a better chance here now. Well watched by Gabi. Oh, it's another block. Popovic and Vargas. Gabi nowhere to go. They really have lined her up exceptionally well. Really good cover. Fabulous from Popovic, arriving just in time. 5-0 Fenerbahçe. Incredible start. Oh, great touch. Popovic committing in the middle, slowing that ball down. And then eventually it's a block as that one comes back off Vargas and away, and it's a first point for Vakifbank. Will that settle them a little bit? More boos and whistles for Gabi as she goes back to the serving line. It'll be like that all match long. She's used to it, the team are used to it. Big screen from Cansu, someone had to get on it. Vargas not finding any fingers, so an unforced error. And Vakifbank with a quick break point to make things seem a little less frightening, a little less pressurised, as they're now only 3 behind. Well, everything had to be in front of Naz then, so that meant that Michelle Barch-Hackley could step in front. In fact, she stepped a little bit too far away, so couldn't get back to help in the middle. Tough one that though, because she's also got to worry about the 10 ball coming. Fenerbahçe to serve. He's got a great jump serve on her. Oh, she's just proven ace for Fenerbahçe. At the moment, Gabi doesn't seem to have the court spatial awareness that we're used to seeing. That's 2 she's let drop in court now that have been comfortably in. 1 from a spike, 1 from a serve. Fenerbahçe again. Oh, what a good pass from Haak. Good touch from Naz. She's got her base positioning perfect against Gunesh. And it's working here. Fenerbahçe get another point. 8-2. What a phenomenal start. Fenerbahçe once again. Good ball in from Gabi. Oh, what a swing from Haak, but it stays in play. Gizem somehow gets the touch, and it's kept in by Malolu, but not that time. Oh, I say, there's a dent in the floor. Somebody repair it now, because Haak gave this one some extra after she hit that one hard. This one, goodness me, you might need to check the ball as well. Great cover. There's Malolu, dealt with by Gunesh. First swing for Haak. Oh, kept in by Gizem. That's fantastic. What a rally. Now, is that off the hands? No, it isn't. Unforced error from Michelle Haak. She's saying, don't go to challenge. Quite an incredible. We were hoping for a spectacle. Look at that. That's brilliant. Not only making that dig, but not hurting herself and going into the post as well. Well, I think we've started at 11. Well, I might have done. There's nowhere for me to go now, then, is there? Well, this game just looks like it's going to get better and better. Well dug by Vargas. That might stay in. No, it won't. Just too big of a space to go round for Malolu. This is Malolu, I should say. That's a really good adjustment from Haak. It's okay to play that ball as it was outside the antenna, but it had to come back outside. Haak now to serve. More pantomime boos and whistles for her. Goodness me. Fenerbahçe 18 and hitting the ball that hard. This is frightening, frighteningly good. Vargas, another great jump server. Good up. Oh, what a pick up from Haak. Not going to be outdone by Gizem. The two Libros already in fine form for this one. And that's off the heads of Ogbogu and up into where the camera operator is. That wasn't easy to make that pick up. And then Ogbogu can adjust that, or the hitters need to be aware of what they're getting and make their adjustments. Oh, wow, service ace, courtesy of Vargas and her best friend, the net. Not much you can do about that. The net's still reeling from it. It completely changed the trajectory of that ball and caught Gabi out 12-4. Wow, what a first start, what a first set start this is for Fenerbahçe. They couldn't have dreamed for it to be this good, surely. Two huge hitters, two huge jump servers, and they are both in on the action, and they're the two players that Guidetti said were going to be the main threats for Fenerbahçe, and they are being exactly that. Fenerbahçe once again unstoppable on that pipe. And so too is Haak when she gets that kind of a set. Jansu feeding her, Haak feasting. But right now, this game, this set is already a case of, can we side out now and not give Vakifbank any break points? If we can, it's ours, and it's ours comfortably. That's what Fenerbahçe will probably be thinking here. But Vakifbank aren't going to go away without making it difficult, without making Fenerbahçe work for it, and they're having to work for this side out. They may not get their side out. They won't get their side out because Haak comes up with a huge swing and it's a break point, and Vakifbank have just closed the gap ever so slightly. There are still plenty of points to play with in this set as far as Vakifbank are concerned for them to get back into it. And they are putting pressure on from the serving line. That one's not found the baseline. There might be a challenge to have a look. desperate set from Naz. We have our first video challenge. For those of you new to that, wondering what it's all about, the coaches can have as many challenges as they like, so long as they get them right. If they get 2 wrong, they don't get any more. They can challenge for a ball in and out, which is what we're looking at now. A net touch, whether the ball hit the block, whether the ball hit the floor, whether there was a foot fault from the players, from the serving line, the 3-metre line, just near the centre line, and the centre line itself. And correct me if I'm wrong, please, they can also challenge for playing the ball on the opponent's side of the net. Oh dear, they've asked for the wrong thing. They wanted in out, but they've asked for block touch, and it didn't touch anybody. So the players saying to the ref, that's not what I wanted, but it's not the players who are called it, it's the bench. The coaches called block touch. So there was no block touch, and we'll never know if it was out, other than the fact the ref said it was. So a couple of points for Vakifbank, and something for Fenerbahçe to think about. Which they do, and Vargas gets the block out. Just. Uzimilolu to serve. No, she has to play well because Ana Cristina, the Brazilian international, waiting in the wings for her opportunity. Just brilliant. Do you know what? Fenerbahçe have got their block absolutely perfect against Gabi because of the way that she likes to swing. Even though she comes inside a bit, she still comes back towards the line just a little bit. You can see how she's done that then, facing cross, but comes back to the line. Naz has lined her up perfectly. Gabi struggling to get past this very good Fenerbahçe block at the moment. And again, it's another great touch for Fenerbahçe. Oh, and a huge swing for Erdem. And she's caught eye catch and straight away going over to say, look, I really didn't mean that. Are you okay? Wonderful swing, but it's caught eye catch. I think that's caught her right. Oh, yeah, just not quite in the face, but quite high up. Never any intent in that. What a great first set for Fenerbahçe. It's a must-win match for them. They have to win this one 3-0 or 3-1 to take the tie into a golden set, and they are going about it in the best possible way. Massive block for Fenerbahçe. You've got to say already at this stage that the set's gone from Vakifbank. But for them now, it's about getting momentum, getting their serve-receive working, getting their options available, and Gabi trying to get that ball on the floor because it's not quite happening for her at the moment. It is, though, for Vargas. It is for Fenerbahçe. Popovic yet to have a swing. Erdem's had a go. Uzimilolu, I think she's had one. But that's what Vargas can do. Well, that looks to be long, doesn't it? Then again, it doesn't from that angle. So there's a challenge. We'll get to see whether that ball is in or it is out. That's provided they did ask for that. Oh, it is out. I'm glad everyone... I hope you weren't blinking then as that came up on the screen, but I can tell you from the fact that I wasn't blinking that it was out. Bogu to serve. Easy one for Gizem. And a clever play from the captain, Erdem. Knew she couldn't have a full swing, but just guides this into the block. And because Serra is travelling, couldn't get full control of it. Look at this score, 19-8. There's not many that would have had that as a predicted gap between the two teams in this first set. That's better. Gabi, first time she's really had a proper line swing and gone over her shoulder. Finding a solution. And finding it well, but a 10-point deficit here for Vakifbank to try and claw back. Great swing. Fenerbahçe. Naz now back to the serving line. It does seem that Zoran Terzic, having looked at all of the rotations, looked at the way that Vakifbank played, looked at the fact that the set they won at Vakifbank was when they lined up in the same way, have done that right from the off here, and look at the difference, 20-10. Gabi once again finds a little gap in the block. Now she's back to serve. Too easy. Very good serve as well from Gabi. Fenerbahçe didn't want it. Naz couldn't get it. Gabi once again. Gabi a little stuck in the mud with that one. That ball's hit the blocks, been slowed down, and yet Gabi couldn't get out of, couldn't adjust her weight. Went into a neutral position way too late. Now Fenerbahçe to serve. She's already had an ace. That was against Gabi. That's a good lead from Haak and Haak. Serve to forget for Gunesh. Fenerbahçe fans in full voice here as Popovic gets ready to serve. Anna Christina's come in and makes an impact straight away with a great dig. Another good dig, that time by Jansu. Kept in play. Better chance here for Fenerbahçe, although Erdem's going to step in and do a bit of setting. And now Vargas, one for Yahoo! But not good enough to find the floor. Maybe this time, though, as Naz steps in. Oh, it's going to be double touch call against Naz. That's not very often you'll see that against the setter. Oh, yeah, not great. She knows it. That ball probably covered in perspiration from that rally. Haak now looking to cause some damage from the serving line. Oh, yes. That puts Fenerbahçe out of system. They can double up on Anna Christina, but it means nothing because Anna Christina gets the point. And now Vakifbank find themselves very much up against it here. Fenerbahçe a couple away from wrapping up the set. Vargas could get that done from the serving line. Could get it done, but won't. Might get it done from the back row, though. Erdem puts it away. Set point for Fenerbahçe. 10 of them. That's right. Count them up. 10 set points. When was the last time they had 10 set points against Vakifbank? If you know, hashtag CLVolleyW. Tell us on social. Free ball. Oh, well watched by Fenerbahçe. Anna Christina won't get it finished. And Haak will, though, because she's missed the hands and missed the court. And the set is... Malia with the serve. Fenerbahçe 1-0 up in the second leg of this CV Champions League volley semi-final. This all Turkish affair. Istanbul is enjoying this game, as is the rest of Europe and the world, no doubt, depending on where you're watching from. Wherever you're watching on, I hope you're enjoying it. It's been great so far. Not so much for Vakifbank, but brilliant so far for Fenerbahçe as Vargas gets them off and running again. Now 2-0. It was all about Jansu in the last match. It seems to be all about Naz here in this game. She knows who her hitters are. She knows she needs to find Fenerbahçe and Vargas, and she is finding them very, very well. The odd sprinkling of Erdem, nothing from Ismailoglu, nothing from Popovic. Well, when it's going your way, it's going your way. Erdem couldn't have a swing, but you don't need to hit it. If you can volley it, that'll work too. Look at that, perfect volley. Ismailoglu with the serve. It's still 3-0 for Fenerbahçe. Though it could be 4-0. At least Vakifbank going to have to work for it to get their point. Oh, Gizem, brilliant. Goodness me, Gizem. And then Fenerbahçe, and Gizem can rightly take the plaudits for that one. A fantastic dig against Gabi to put that one into transition, and then Fenerbahçe does well. That's why Gizem's celebrating. She enjoyed that just as much as Fenerbahçe, that's for sure. Gunesh, so far, every swing all thereabouts through the middle for Vakifbank. Fenerbahçe have got hands on it. And then they get a massive block on it. Erdem all over. This huge swing from Gunesh. What a pick-up, Vargas. And then what a block, Erdem. 5-0 for Fenerbahçe here. Well, I don't think anyone would have written this. That was really played, really well played, easy for me to say, and a great block, but what a brilliant save that was from Buket Gulabay. And Erdem saying, is that not a carry? The referee saying, well, no, it isn't, because I let it go on. So first point then for Vakifbank, and that's their only one. That one's not landed in. All good leave. I can't believe this. I can't quite believe what I'm watching. I'm not sure anybody who's watching this, any of you watching this, can quite believe it. It's particularly if you're a Fenerbahçe fan. 7-1, 25-14. You might have expected or might have thought it was possible for Vakifbank to do that against Fenerbahçe, given the way they played in their last game. But this is just phenomenal stuff from Fenerbahçe. They've gone back. They've really studied the tape. They've got their homework done and dusted. And they are bossing this game right now. Fenerbahçe But it's not just about Fenerbahçe and Vargas in attack. What they've done in block defence, Fenerbahçe, has been outstanding so far. Another one gets touched, gets slowed down, gets sent back to Vakifbank. Oh, and a little roller gets it done, and it's caught. Eye catch out. In fact, it's not Aicha, my apologies. It's Aylin who's come in, and she didn't read that one. She was still moving laterally as that ball was played by Vargas. Wasn't in a neutral position, couldn't then get to the ball in time. Well played by Haak. Just hope that eye catch is all right. She got hit in the face in the first set. And Alien Ajar is in for Vakifbank. Whether it's because of that or whether actually it's because they just need something different from passing to try and get all their options working. Buket's come in as well to replace Jansu, who hasn't been at her usual insanely good level. So far so good for Vargas and for Fenerbahçe as they keep piling on the points here. Buket went too wide. There was a big gap for Vargas to go into now. Fenerbahçe. Ace serve, Fenerbahçe. I just let one go now. Gabi did the same in the first set when that ball looked to be going out. It's such a high parabola on it, arc, curve, and it looked like it was going long, but then such top spin on it, it's come down in court. Oh, goodness me, that one was really moving some, and now Haak. Brilliant pickup from Gizem. Ismailolu. Well, Gizem almost got that one as well. Gizem's playing magnificently well. Even with that one going down, she so nearly kept it alive. Barch Hackley has been quiet so far in this match. Oh, good work from Popovic. She does have a ridiculously good jump and hang time. Nice work from Ogbogu, slowing it down, at least making Fenerbahçe come again, and this time the block works for Vakifbank. Ogbogu and Gabi working well. That was all about Ogbogu in that rally. Look at the speed as well she gets out. So reminiscent of Akinradewo for the USA is Chiaka Ogbogu. She really is, I dare say, a clone in terms of her speed, her height, the way she plays the game. Vakifbank trying to make a comeback, trying to change things here. That's one way to go about it. Oh, goodness me, that really should have just been Naz all the way. What was Melia thinking? And I say that on that last point because Naz is the setter and Melia is facing the net. So Naz wants to put that up in the air for at least a swing to happen, or at least to play the ball facing the net. And now things are starting to going awry here for Fenerbahçe as that one is overpassed and hammered away by Gabi. Fenerbahçe, that's been the one area where Fenerbahçe has not been overly comfortable with passing, when she's just moved either to the left or to the right of her when she's over there in position one. Popovic getting in, and it's good to see. I think that is in fact her first swing for a point. Just 4 in it at the moment. Yes, well played. Oh, maybe not. There's not very much room around the side after you get past the post. And this isn't the kind of ball you're used to playing, so going and doing that, that's not something you practice, and so that spatial awareness just losing it for Gabi. It doesn't happen that often. It's not something you're going to go and train in the gym particularly. That one's not landed in, so Gabi who was having to find solutions in the first set because she just couldn't hit her comfortable swing, where she likes to come back towards the line a little bit because of her body, and Fenerbahçe lined it up brilliantly. They're doing it again here now, and so the gaps for Gabi to go into are so small, and the errors and the margin for errors are so big. That seems to be what's happening. Oh goodness, no error from Haak. Vargas. That's good blocking. So too is that if it can stay in play, but it won't. Maybe that was one that Fenerbahçe may have just decided to go after and save Gizem the trouble, because she was actually in a better position to go after it. Gizem's had to turn and go, but oh, look at that. That's the trouble, though. The lines judge was in the way of Fenerbahçe. Really, the line judge should have been running to get out of the way of that, not just standing still in that spot. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Oh, it's always just sends shivers down you, doesn't it, when you see players do that and go under the net. But Gabi was being so careful not to catch Erdem, although Erdem, hopefully she's all right. No one likes to see that. No, ankle injuries are one of the common injuries in volleyball, and generally around that centre line where players landing on other players' feet. You want to get involved, join that conversation on Twitter and TikTok and whatever else there are. We've got Instagram and everything else. Hashtag CVolleyW, CVolleyW. Have your thoughts on this fantastic match, and what do you think Vakifbank have got to do to get back into this one? Right now, that is a good way of doing it. First pass, and once that ball is in, and once there are options here, you can see how suddenly the block gets split, because there's two wide players, so the wide blockers have to stay wide, and then Popovic cannot cover the whole court from block. Great pick. Sensible play from Bart Chackley. Oh, and a massive block from Ogbogu and Haak. The comeback is on here for Vakifbank. The crowd are being quietened down. They are finding their groove. That is a wonderful block. Just 3 in it. Well played, Vargas. Nice ball from Ajar. Frustration from Haak as he hit that one. It was one that was a little bit tight and inside. Reaching for it. Naz. Mariam Boz has come in to replace Haak because tactical decision by Guidetti. Obviously feels Haak isn't doing what he needs it to do, and so maybe Boz can. Boz, classic. And you'll see that a lot when players cannot keep their shoulders facing back towards the court. Watch the way that Boz gets turned by this, and her shoulders come around. So her right shoulder comes around on parallel with her left instead of getting her right shoulder under her left, which would have then brought an angle to bring that ball back into play. Still feel that the lead is such here for Fenerbahçe that they will take this set, even with the changes that Vakifbank have made. Bucket coming in, Bouquet coming in, and Ejar and Merem Boz. Well, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough here. Anna Christina coming in. That's a tactical change. Nice block from Okbogu and Bouquet. Anna Christina's been coming in the last part of the set. She did it in the first set. She's done it again here to replace Ismailolu, but that is a wonderful block from Bouquet. Great angle back to the position one from Popovic. Can be quite lonely as a middle blocker. Just jumping all the time, not getting the ball. Jumping in the middle, not getting anyone to block. And then you go off after you've had a serve, don't get to play much defence. Jansu's come in, normally is a libero. She's coming in and as a regular player, so she can serve and play defence and pass across the back row for several rotations. So Zoran Terzic is feeling he can get more from the team and from her by her playing that role as opposed to the second libero, such is the way that Gizem's playing. That has come back off of Gabi, says Erdem, but the referee's not seen it, and you can't challenge for that yet. Jansu's job done. Popovic comes back in to come off. That's interesting because you could have left Jansu on, could have brought Gizem on actually for Ismailolu across the back row to libero her out for passing. Could have, but didn't. Shanula Tubar in to serve. Oh, that's a good serve, but what a great ball in from Gizem. Quickly down before the block can get settled, and Vakifbank are up against it once again here. Timeout called. That's your hashtag CLVolleyW. If you want to get involved on social media, join the conversation with everybody else here who's watching. If, and that is a big if at the moment, Vakifbank could turn this set around and take it to get one, that would make a massive difference psychologically, you feel, in the context of this game. But it's all about Fenerbahçe here in their side out. Gizem under a bit of pressure. And Vargas just eases that pressure, working the hands, getting the point. Ismail. That was the reason why Jansu couldn't come on, but she was still front row at that time, the last couple of rotations. Side out achieved, but that's all it is. That won't bother Fenerbahçe. Gabi could bother Fenerbahçe here from the serving line, though. Not like that. Fabulous pass, but that one's not landed in. An error from Gunesh. It's set point for Fenerbahçe in what is a must-win game by 3-0 or 3-1. They are doing everything within their power to make that happen. They're a point away from making this 2-0. They're still a point away. Gunesh to serve. Nice ball in. Naz doesn't even have to move. And then it's off the block and away. Fenerbahçe gets the point. Fenerbahçe been so exciting. All of the matches have been top notch right throughout the group stages, the fourth round through to the quarters, the semis. This game, no exception. Will Jansu, though, be able to find more of those kind of sets? At least to get her team linked up and get them linked in. They need to win this one. It's not all over for Vakifbank if they don't win it, because we go to a golden set. At least they only need to win one instead of winning two, which is kind of odd, isn't it? Because if they win the next two sets here, Vakifbank, then they're through. If they lose this set and we go to a golden set and they win that one, then they would go through. Fenerbahçe know that they have to win this one or the next one and then go to the golden set and win that. So there's still lots of twists and turns yet in this one. What a brilliant pickup from Gabi and a great swing from Barch Hackley. Gunesh back to serve. Vakifbank definitely got on a roll in the second set. That wasn't quite where Ogbogu could have a full swing. It's been given in by the referee. The lines person set out by raising the flag. Simonovic set in by pointing at the floor. Which way is it going to go? We're going to leave it to the video check. Oh, it's in. Comfortably in. Mr. Simonovic was on the ball with that. He normally is. He's a great ref. Well played, Naz. Oh, yes! Vargas stepping on the gas with that one. What a great pick from Naz, and stays out of the net and gets out of the way for Vargas to go up and thump it. Oh, Guidetti's screaming she's under the net here. She wasn't. Whole foot over the whole of the line. I think it was Guidetti screaming that. He was. He's not happy, but there was no way Naz had a whole foot over the whole of the line. And those are the rules. That one hit the floor. Half volley's not allowed. Good up Vargas, but now out of the play, so Fedorovtseva with the 1 foot Yahoo, which is dealt with. Good cover. Ajar's done well since replacing Haak, but what a fabulous block that is. Oh, what a celebration from Erdem. Bogu going up those invisible stairs to get that high, but it's not going to work because Gizem is fast becoming the player of this match if she wasn't already, making another great dig to get that ball into transition. What a pickup, what a bump, what a finish. Oh, Gizem again! Now that's got to be... Oh, wow! You'd have thought that would have been Fenerbahçe's and that it was played on their side, and that's exactly what Naz is saying here. That ball is still on our side to play, and yet it's been blocked. Now have a look here. Where is that ball? Oh, we can see it all on the left, can't we? All of it, bar some of it. Maybe that's all that needed to be. This is one heck of a match. That is phenomenal. Good work from Naz. Fenerbahçe are just everywhere they need to be. Everyone's linked in, everyone's tuned in. They're seeing the ball coming from Vakifbank in slow motion at times. And then they're able to do that. Nice high hits, working the block, getting the point. And it's not... That's a good leave. Jansu, second time round to the serving line. Vakifbank still looking to get a lead. They haven't had a lead yet in this entire match. Well, that's a very good serve from Jansu. She is one of the top jump float servers. The way she makes that ball moved left, right, left again, didn't it? As it went to Ismailolu. She didn't like that. The idea being, though, particularly if that ball is doing that just as a passer, I always a good perhaps one thing to think about is just look at the bottom sphere of the ball. Don't worry about it moving left, right. Just pinpoint the bottom, and then wherever that ball moves through that bottom part, you're always focused on that, and then you can guide it all the way onto your arms. Oh, big swing, Ganesh, and now it's only 8-9, and now it's looking a lot better for Vakifbank, and there's maybe a little bit of tension for Fenerbahçe. Fabulous set to that middle. Jansu just trying to release some tension from her shoulders. She goes through her unique pre-serve routine Same number of bounces, same movement of that left arm back. Oh, and she's got herself an ace off the net. Our first SNS of the match. The sorry, not sorry. And it's been delivered by Jansu to Fenerbahçe. It's 9-9. It's very much game on now here in this third set. More boos and whistles. Jansu just blocks it all out and serves again. Good ball in from Ismailoglu and good cover from her. Vargas waiting, but it's Fedorovtseva who doesn't get a full swing. Gabi does. And now it's 10-9 Vakifbank, their first lead of the match. Much better angle in that time from Gabi. She had the option to really go after the line. Nice pick up from Majar. Well, there was nowhere to go for Gabi on that one, cross court. That doesn't suit her swing. That one didn't come off the hands. It was the only thing that Gabi was looking for. It was all that she could go after. And somehow she doesn't quite manage to get Vargas. 11-10 then for Fenerbahçe. They're back in front. Oh, that's not the best of passes. Well done, Jansu. Good chase, Ismailoglu, but she was a little bit too far into court. And as a result of that, couldn't get that ball. If she'd have been playing deep six, it would have been the easiest of pickups. What a top swing from Haak. That's unlucky from Ismailoglu. Excellent ball from Gizem. Oh, excellent block from Gunesh. She had 5 in the last match. And she's trying to get close to that tally here. She's got herself one. She is one of the world's best and showing us why. Good touch, but it won't stay in play. It's already gone past Haak before she could turn around. Vicious swing. Lovely set. Lovely block. Fenerbahçe are doing to Vakifbank what Vakifbank did to Fenerbahçe at their place. Put so much pressure on them from the serving line. They couldn't get their middles running. Forced to go wide. Forced to go against at least 2 blockers. And then add into that, oh, that looked like to be close to a foot fault. Fenerbahçe got more jump servers. They got Vargas, Fedorovtseva. Vakifbank only have Haak. But it's all square at the moment. 13-13 in this third set. And still, the tactic is to go to Gizem. Now, Gizem's passing really well. It's got to be another reason, a tactical reason, to go after her when she's in that position. Maybe to try and speed the ball up out wide or make it difficult to find the pipe. But so far it's not a problem for Fenerbahçe. It's not a problem for Haak to do that either. Great swing. Just volleyball of the highest order we're witnessing here. Vargas with the serve. Another tough one that Gabi does well to get something on. And Haak makes sure that she's able to get some fingers as the ball goes way out of play. Great pickup from Ajar. Oh yes, Haak on fire. 16-15 to Vakifbank. Goodness me, it gets hit so hard. Well played from Haak. Well, Naz is out of it. Work for Vargas to do. And she's done it. Of course she has. Great pickup. Haak in the right place, gets hips under, but Vargas gets hips through. And there's no chance at all for Haak with that one. Great serve. What a good serve that is. Off the back of the timeout as well. Well left. Advantage with Fenerbahçe. They're siding out for the lead each time. And there is just pressure on Vakifbank anyway, because they know they really want to get a set here. Although, I guess on the flip side, if they do lose 3-0, then it just goes down to one set for all the marbles to get into the final, as opposed to having to take this one and then one after. Oh, that's more like it. Gabi does that so well. So well. Last time Fenerbahçe won the Champions League was in the 2011-12 season. They got through to the Final Four 2015-16 and took bronze. Are they allowing Vakifbank in here? Or are Vakifbank just making sure that they... Nice ball from Gizem. Whoa, good blocking. That one was a little low, wasn't it? A little tight for Fenerbahçe. She wasn't hitting that at her full reach. And you have a look at her contact point for this one. It's a little bit low. And she's trying to go quick, but what a great block from Jansu, and she's off and running to celebrate that, and rightly so. It's huge for Jansu. It's huge for Vakifbank. They're now 20-17 up. Anna Christina's come in for Fenerbahçe. And having replaced Fedorovtseva. What a swing from Vargas. Again, just incredible volleyball. Good celebrations from Edem. Fenerbahçe are not going to go away easily, are they? And no wonder she celebrated. What a great set! Gabi's really fired up now. She's getting a better rhythm, a little bit quicker on her swing before the block can get fully formed. Able to get that off of Nazin away. Well, it's going to be 2 touches. The first one was deemed not to have been a block from Serra, and then she's going to say, no, it wasn't. I touched it above the height of the net. Let's have another look. Number 18 goes up. Yep, that's a block. Her hand is above the height of the net, and that's not a block, that's a touch. So that shouldn't be 2 touches. Well, that's harsh, and I guess I'm just saying, she touched that above the height of the net. You can block when you're standing, you don't have to jump. That's for all you referees out there. Top swing again from Gabi. Well played, Fenerbahçe. Hand was up early, yet Ajar was still moving laterally. It's so important as defenders when the spiker jumps, when they leave the floor, you stop still and play defense from where you're at. Great side out from Gunesh. Vakifbank edging closer to taking this set. Jansu's come back and played exceptionally well for Vakifbank. Well played, Popovic. She's not had a lot to do, but she's there, reliable as ever, available always. Well played, Haak. Set point now for Vakifbank. This to get the set. Well, it's not going to come just yet. Swing for the set, Barchakli, clever, but it's well read by Ismailoglu, but she's now not able to have a swing. Vargas is though, and goodness me, they've saved set point. It's 24-24, and now Fenerbahçe are 2 away from taking the match, potentially. This is just phenomenal. And Vargas is definitely a player who could do it from the serving line. Well played, Gabi. Oh, it's in play. It's still in play. What a pickup. Oh, goodness me. Vargas reaching for it. Great swing from Isabella Haak, and it's set point number 2 here for Vakifbank. Jansu going for a breather. Bit of height at the net here. There's going to be a swing of sorts. No, there won't. It was too much. Set point saved again. The crowd are getting right behind the home side here. Fenerbahçe is into the front row. That's big for Fenerbahçe. And that's a big hit from Haak, but it hasn't landed in. And straight away, the referee said, I want to have a look at this. Now, what's he going to look for, though? Block touch or ball in out? It looked to be a long way out, to be fair, in real time. Haak's not overly sure, is she? Did it catch the block? The block will know. Did it catch Fenerbahçe or Erdem? Did it land in? Oh, goodness me, the tension. Hearts in mouths right now. There's no block touch. There is no block touch. It's now match point for Fenerbahçe to send this Champions League semi-final to a golden set for a place in the final. Ismailoglu with the serve. Oh no! Well, if there's any time you want to make sure they play it, it's then. What a let-off for Vakifbank, and they'll be feeling that as well. That's a huge let-off, not even having to play the ball. Is that going to be Fenerbahçe's only shot, only chance? They'll be hoping not. Oh, well played, Vargas. They've got another chance. They've got another match point. Fabulous swing from Vargas. Erdem, the captain, back to the serving line. She's not going to miss. Oh my goodness, look at that. That's someone who's really trying to focus on the processes, and she has done. It's a huge block! Popovic puts it down. Fenerbahçe take the match. In the superfinals in Ljubljana on the 22nd of May. Jansu with the serve to get this golden set underway. And the first point goes the way of Fenerbahçe, as it has done in the last 3 sets. That's no indicator as to where the set might go. Well, it could be that, couldn't it? Erdem. Decent ball in. And a top swing from Gabi. Little bit of hang time, just changed her rhythm with that one. And then fired to the line. She drifts past the block. Ajar couldn't keep that one going. Talking of Ajar, the door is very much ajar here for Fenerbahçe, isn't it, with the way they played in this match. This could be 3-1. Well, a little bit behind Fenerbahçe. Ajar does well to react. And then Barch Hackley chipping in with a very valuable point for a team to draw them level. Forced out wide. Vargas does well. Fenerbahçe does even better. Fenerbahçe up by 1. Wonderful ball in. And a great finish. Solid side out that for Vakifbank. That's the way to deal with Fenerbahçe's serve. Haak didn't look really comfortable with that as she went after it. Well, this is where Vakifbank have to show what they're made of, show their ability, show that they are not just a group of talented individuals, but can come together as a team. That'll work. And it's also nice to have a go-to player who can get you out of trouble. Haak doing exactly that. Oh dear, overpass, but it was Gabi went a bit too early and then works block out instead. A little bit of luck there for Vakifbank, but they'll take it. That was so clever from Gabi. Great use. Vakifbank have the lead. Only the second time in the match they had the lead. They got the lead in the third set, but weren't able to take it. They've got a 2-point lead here now, though, in this golden set. That could be huge. The link not quite working between Naz and Erdem. It wasn't far. Decide who's going to go through to the Champions League final. Good up from Ajar. Well played, Fenerbahçe. Looking for fingers and not getting them. Mizumilolu. It's now 7-4. Look at this set from Jansu. Fenerbahçe makes the dig, but it's a tough one here for Izumilolu. And trying to get that off of Jansu in a way, she hasn't done it. They're going to challenge it. Jansu knows it's not touched her. Well, at least she's making out like it hasn't. And it hasn't. Change is coming. Jansu in and a Christina in for Fenerbahçe. Trying to shore up the passing unit, but Anna Christina and Jansu having just come on. There could be a target here to go right between the two of them, which is exactly what Haak was trying to do. And Vargas gets the side out, but they need more than that now. Do Fenerbahçe. They need a couple of points of their own. That's a good start to reducing the deficit from Vargas. Gabi is just proving to be unstoppable at the moment. She couldn't buy herself a point in the first set. Struggled a bit in the second, got a little bit better in the third, and is now flying here in this deciding golden set. The teams change the first 3 sets. They're allowing her to be able to go off the hands, allowing her more line to go at. Well, they didn't allow her to do that previously. But also, Gabi's changed her approach. She's coming out a bit wide. The ball's a bit wider. She's changing her angles, and she's making it difficult for Fenerbahçe to line her up properly. What have Fenerbahçe got in the tank left? Have they spent it all getting those 3 sets to send it to the golden set? Vargas hasn't. Jansu just wanting calm, probably a little bit more for herself as opposed to the team, because she's been getting very overexcited with the celebrations. Malia to serve. Good ball in from Haak. That's all she needed to do, and it's another block out. Gabi is scoring for fun now off of Naz. But once again, Naz a little bit too far inside. That ball's going to come back to her. She doesn't need to take so much of a step inside. But she was probably a little bit worried about the gap that was there between her and Popovic. Jansu with the serve. Vakifbank still with a 3-point cushion. It could be 4. Oh, it is 4! No, it isn't. Oh my goodness me. I thought that was in. That was some angle anyway that Gabi was able to muster. But she doesn't find the court. Couple of serves, that's all it needs for Fenerbahçe to get them right back in it. But wonderful passing means there are angles, there are options, there are players, and there are one-on-ones around the court. And Haak makes sure that she puts it on the floor. Not happening for Vargas in defence. Gizem, for once, not a good pass. Maybe they can get their side out now. Well, no way through for Fedorovtseva. Maybe a way through for Vargas. Of course there is. She has been the leading light for Fenerbahçe, the go-to player. And when called upon, has delivered yet again. Gunesh with a good swing in the middle. And that's a statement of intent if ever there was one, as she went back to get that, went off to get that ball to serve. Great swing. And now fully focused on the job at hand. Putting Gizem under pressure. Oh, what a pickup from Jansu. This is Vakifbank at their absolute best. When the chips are down, when you need a good play, when you need a great play, who can you call on? Vakifbank. This is just phenomenal. That swing's amazing. The pickup from Jansu, even better. Ganesh to serve again. That one didn't work. Fenerbahçe with a bit of a breather. They've had the timeout. They've been let off the hook from the serve. Can they force the issue here from the serving line? Fedorovtseva, great jump server when she gets it going. And then she's got it going. No middle coming here. Has to go wide. And it has done. But Haak able to work the block. Oh, the frustration for Gizem. She knows this is creeping away from her and her team. But she's got to put that to one side and deal with this Haak jump serve. And she's done that brilliantly. But so too have Vakifbank at the net, in the block. Cansu and Kubra, who's come onto court, making a big impact. Oh, it's Cansu again. She's got Fedorotova, she's got Malia. She has got to be one of the best in the business at what she does. And look at her go off and running yet again. Match point now for Vakifbank. License to go after it for Haak. 4 match points here for Vakifbank to book their place in the final, to go to the super finals in Ljubljana. Popovic. Barchakli. That's not caught any hands, and although the referee wants to have a look, Barchakli knows it's out. She knows he didn't catch the block. I don't think there was any need perhaps to go there, but let's be safe rather than sorry and ensure we get the right outcome. And that's what the best thing about the challenge system, the video check, is that we get a fair outcome, we get the right outcome, we get to see whether there were touches or not, and there was no touch. So 1 match point save from service, 2 match. It's all come down to this. Popovic goes back to serve. Fenerbahçe having to win this point to stay in the match. Vakifbank needing 1 side out. They've got 3 chances. Oh, good pickup. Vargas. Well played, Ajar. Barchakli. That's not going to find the floor. Vargas again. Oh, good up from Ajar. Haak for the match. And still it won't find the floor. But now it does. It's all over. It's victory for Vakifbank. They've done it the hard way. They were taken to the golden set, but when it mattered, they produced, and they have beaten Fenerbahçe. It is Vakifbank Istanbul who are off to the CV Champions League Volley Super Finals. Oh my word, what a game. Incredible scenes here for Vakifbank. Heartbreak for Fenerbahçe. And rightly, Guidetti over very quickly to shake hands with the opposition coaches. Goodness me, what a game! What a game! A game good enough for the super final itself. And what a super final we have to come. Carraro, Imoko, Corneliano are already there, and now joining them, Vakifbank Istanbul. They'll be going to Slovenia, Ljubljana on the 22nd of May to battle it out. It'll be a repeat of last year's CV Super Final. That was won by Corneliano 3-2. Can Vakifbank turn that around this time? Maybe. We'll have to wait and see. They're just delighted they're there. It just wasn't to be for Fenerbahçe. 3 immaculate sets of volleyball from Fenerbahçe Istanbul to force the golden set.